Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sarah Stone Love here. Today we are talking about affirmations and how it can become like almost this toxic positivity. I love myself unconditionally. I am a magnet for wealth and money. And while yes, for some people just saying that actually works, but this video is for the people that have been saying that and it's not working and it's creating resistance. The 1% rule is going to shift everything for you, just like it did for me. When we say something like, I love myself unconditionally, and we don't believe it, instead of stepping closer and closer to feeling it, we're stepping further away. We're creating this crazy resistance. It was just triggering me into self-judgment. It was the absolute opposite frequency and vibration that I was wanting from self-love. So what if we take this belief and we shift it 1%? Our nervous system doesn't respond to force. It responds to safety. So I was on my weekly group call this last Tuesday, and I was discussing the 1% rule. And one of the people came to me and she said, "But Sarah, what do I do if the belief is being shown to me? I just found out I'm going to lose my job in 2 months. So I am scarce. There's not enough money, and that's the belief. And how could I possibly shift this 1% when this is what I'm seeing in front of me?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, I understand what you're talking about. Let's break this down." And so we looked at her belief and we started questioning it to find out how we could shift it 1%. And she told me her belief was there's never enough money. And I asked her, is this always true? Every moment of your entire life, has this always been true? Or have you ever taken a vacation? Or have you ever, maybe when you first started this job, you had enough money? And she thought for a minute and she's like, well, yeah, I've taken some vacations. And yes, there's been times where I had enough money. So is this belief true that there's never enough money? And she said, no. I said, well, is it true that sometimes there's enough money and sometimes there's not? And she said, yeah, I guess that is true. I hadn't really thought about it. And I was like, well, how does that feel compared to there's never enough money, no matter what I do, to sometimes there's enough and sometimes there's not? She was like, I feel a lot better already. It was amazing. We shifted it 1%. So we didn't go from, oh, there's always enough money and I'm abundant, which is going to create instant resistance in her, to sometimes there's enough money and sometimes there's not. And I said, well, how much longer do you have at this job? And she said 2 months. And I said, well, is there a possibility you could find another job in 2 months? And she said, yeah, I guess there is. I've been so upset and frustrated and focusing on the lack and what I'm losing that I hadn't even stopped to go, oh yeah, I guess I could find another job. It's a possibility. And here's the really cool part. As soon as you tell yourself and you acknowledge this 1% lighter feeling and that there is a possibility it could change, it shifts your subconscious. We've got our subconscious and our conscious. And our subconscious takes in, I think it's anywhere from 40 million to 40 billion, I forget the exact number, bits of information per second. And our conscious mind can only handle about 40 bits of information per second. And there's a filter system called RAS, the reticular activating system, and it filters out information so we don't go insane with 40 billion bits of information, right? And it filters information out based on what you believe. So if she's suddenly believing, sometimes I have money, sometimes I don't, and there's a possibility I could find a new job, guess what? Her filter system is going to start filtering out information that she can now see to align her with the possibility of a new job. Whereas if she's focused on the other thing, there's no way she's going to miss the information. She's not going to see the opportunities because her brain is going to be filtering out information to align with there's no job and there's nothing but scarcity in my life. So it's really powerful. You begin being able to align and see opportunities in your life just by shifting 1% and finding a way to rephrase that belief to something that you still believe. And you can revisit this and continue to shift it 1% higher and higher to align with what it is you truly desire every day, or even maybe once a week, whatever feels right for you. I'm Sarah Stone Love. This one teaching right here of the 1% rule has completely changed everything in my entire life. I'm no longer chanting toxic positivity that just doesn't work for me. It works for some, but it doesn't work for me. And so this, my friends, is a little nugget of information. If you take it home and you practice it, it will change everything. Now, if you are struggling to see your beliefs and you're struggling with how to rephrase them 1% lighter, I'm here for you. Check out my website. I am an energy, mind, emotion practitioner. I'm a life coach, and I can help you with this. I'm trained to do this, and I would absolutely love to help you. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, share it with a friend, and join me every week where I'll be sharing potent, powerful content on how you can manifest your dreams. Because your dreams matter. Your passion is your purpose. And you know what? You are absolutely worth it.